What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and lo and behold, we have some insane information regarding the update. And no, it is not Shanae. This is actually pretty damn surprising as far as what we're actually getting. And the funny thing is, I actually made another video speculating on the next characters that we could be getting, and I couldn't be more off than what it actually is, which is this guy right here, and whoops, and this girl right here. Huh? We're getting an update with Nakaruru and Harumaru, and this is how we know it because of this right here. EX Harumaru, new special. I love this voice actor for this guy, man. That's pretty badass. Typical Harumaru style there. Man, his skills are freaking fast, man. Wow. And then we get Nakaruru, who's been crap for forever, pretty much. EX Nakaruru. Wow. Wow. It's cool, man. Wow, look at how fast that is. Oh, that's cool. See a little bloom there? That was nice. What? So we have literally a Samsho update. Honestly, I'm a little confused because I thought we'd be a little bit longer before we had some kind of collaboration, but oh no. Oh no, Netmarble's like, no, we can make that money. But I gotta say, guys, this is pretty lit. This is pretty lit. A lot of people were praying for this and really hoping that, you know, they would come back. I mean, it's badass, man. I gotta say, I like his original 3PG better, but it's still badass. Man. Yeah. Nakaruru. I cannot. I'm honestly surprised, guys, to see Nakaruru. I really am. I mean, she's part of Samsho, for no doubt, but it's just, I mean, it's good to see, to be honest. It really is. Because this character, guys, like, seriously, Nakaruru has gotten crapped on since the very beginning. And we can only hope that she's going to be quality. And you know, and I normally would say, you know, because she's going to be an EX character, she's going to be OP. Normally I would say that, but after Duo Lawn, now I'm a little skeptical. Harumaru, you pretty much guarantee he's going to be insane. Nakaruru, I pray to God they don't screw her like they did originally, because this is a character that a lot of people really like. I like Nakaruru too. I think she's a freaking awesome character, but they really shited on her whenever she first arrived in King of Fighter All-Star. They just didn't give her the love that she deserved. And honestly, guys, seeing Samsho really makes me wish we would get a return of Genjuro. I mean, just, this is such an awesome character, and it would have been so badass to see him come back. And maybe he will in the future. I mean, obviously, we're getting a rerun here. But, yeah. But this girl is, right? And this girl has never really been that good. She was pretty unique whenever she first came out. You know, because she had, you know, multiple dots in her kid. Speaking of which, guys, I mentioned in a video before, like with Athena having chill and shock, I can almost guarantee you, almost, guys, I mean, I'm gonna call it right now. This girl might have poison and bleed in her kit, and she'll be like a support, maybe like Athena, and Harumaru will be the damage dealer. Now, I could be wrong. I'm just purely speculating. I have no idea. And the reason I say that is because I think that's what a lot of people would expect, right? It would make Nakaruru very, very relevant, especially if she's a buffer, but they might make it to where she only buffs Samsho characters. But the thing is, man, I mean, whenever these characters showed up, guys, whenever they first arrived in this game, I mean, Harumaru, guys, he's just insane wherever the hell he's at. I gotta find him, unfortunately. He was, you know, when he first arrived, this is back in the day when we actually had gold fighters, right? And he was so strong, especially for PvP, that it was insane. But the thing about the character that was really special is that one, he did have bleed in his kit, but also whenever back in the day, like this guy arrived way back whenever these immortal dungeons, these team relay challenges were actually challenging. And it's pretty funny because this was the very first immortal dungeon that we got in the game. And it was such a pain in the rear to do in the very, very beginning. Those of you that have been playing this game since the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. This was very, very hard, and now it's just a complete joke. But it was extremely difficult in the very beginning, and Harumaru was one of those key characters. If you had that character, he was one of those key characters because of his long 3PG, because of the fact that he could apply bleed, that could absolutely help you get through this. Right? He made such a huge impact whenever he first came into the game on the PvP scene and on the PvE scene, right? Not to mention that he's just a super, super fun character to play. He has hyper armor, which most gold characters don't have, right? And this is his 3PG that was originally in the game. And I guarantee, guys, this 3PG is going to work on the EX version. It might not, but I shouldn't say I guarantee, but I think it probably will. I hope it does, because this thing's awesome, right? It's sick. It is sick. And you do see a lot of similarities, like with the skills of the EX version as we do. I mean, there's that tornado, which is a signature thing from him, which also can cause characters to go stagnant. He also had, the ignore God on that third skill, which absolutely devastated everybody. And even to this day, I think they fixed it. But even to this day in Dream Match, this thing would still ignore guard. Just ridiculous, right? Just a really, really super fun character. They gave him an insane leadership for the Samurai Showdown characters. So maybe they'll, do that again. Maybe they'll give him some huge increase to attack. But I mean, it's pretty wild news. I mean, I got to say, guys, after these banners that we just got, I mean, only 2 banners, right? We had Tekken. Then we had Rugal banner, right, with Dual Lon. And then we had Athena with Lady Chin. And then they're already bringing in a return of a collab. And the thing about this collab that's kind of fun or interesting is the fact that Nakaruru is a Samsho character, but she's also a character that's just always available in the game. There was a version of her that showed up in the game long before, we actually got the collaboration. All these characters were actually in the collaboration, whereas she just always has been available in the game because she's actually also a King of Fighter character, right? King of Fighter 4, she was in King of Fighter 14. So, yeah. But I really hope they do this character justice because, I mean, whenever we first saw her and she first arrived in the game, we were like, oh, yeah, man, she's got burn, she got some super armor, she's got immunity, she's got a lot of little things in her kit. I can't remember. I think this character was buffed up. I can't remember if she was or not. I don't know why I clicked on stat details, right? Core effects. But I mean, but she don't have no PG rate, which is also something that really kind of sucked about her. But I mean, but she does have, the burn, and then she has the bleed. I mean, it's a really, really nice little kit that she's got. It's just that her skills didn't really mesh together very well. She didn't play very fluently. Only a super experienced PvP player that played her for a long time, really mastered her, I guess you would say, could do fairly well with her. And it was really a sight to behold whenever you saw the girl do really well in PvP because, I don't know, for some reason, guys, Nakaru is just one of those characters that I think a lot of players just really root for and hope that does well. I mean, she really is like one of those underdog characters that doesn't get as much love as she really should. I mean, they gave her a really nice leadership for green element fires with the PG rate and the increased attack, the extra HP. That's nice. But I hope that she has some kind of long-lasting effect in the game. I hope she isn't outshined immediately because it almost feels like Netmarble is kind of like they're rushing out this collaboration. I really would have thought that we would have had another month or so, or at least a couple weeks before, well, maybe about a month before we had another collaboration. But I can tell you guys, on my free-to-play account, I will be pulling for these characters. I will be probably trying to A7 Haomaru. I got over 80,000 rubies on my free-to-play account. On my main account, I'll probably pull for them. I'll probably get them. But will I go all out on my main account? Probably not, in all honesty. I love Harumaru and Nakaruru. It's all good. But since I'm going to be leveling them up on my free-to-play account, I'm not really too worried about maxing them out on this account. We'll still be able to do gameplay and testing with them. But yeah, and the other thing, guys, is, now that we know that dots can be added to the physical damage like they did with Athena, I mean, we'll see what they do, guys. We'll see how strong they're going to be. They're going to probably have that extra physical damage. And Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting. It really is. It's pretty awesome. I really pray to God, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work, but that this 3PG does work on the new Haramaro. However, we all know with the new 3PGs that you get the extra attack, critical damage, or the extra active skill damage, and more than likely it'd be better off just to run with those. And we don't even know the effect of the new 3PG card, but it will be interesting to see if it works or not on him. And the same with Nakaruru, right? I mean, it should. I would think that her EX 3PG will also work on the original version. But guys, let me know what you think about the Samsho characters returning. And let me know if you're excited about this collaboration, if you're not excited, if you're going to skip, if you're going to pull for them. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.